intuition never lies. There's nothing you can never hide. Already got the screenshot, so there is no need to deny. You've been creeping and freaking and sneaking like you'll never lose me.
Hi everyone, my name is Kierra Duncan. I'm pretty sure you already know that from my channel. Recently I had a big life change because I am pregnant right now. So I was thinking about just answering a couple questions that I've been getting from a couple people that I know in real life, some questions that I found online about being a person, a female with sickle cell having a baby. Now, I'm gonna start to document everything from my pregnancy. I'm currently 25 weeks today, so I'm already 5 months, so I'll be sure to give the backstory on what happened throughout those 5 months. But yeah, I want to start answering some questions for women with sickle cell who's thinking about having a baby, or even with women with sickle cell who had a baby already, to give me some advice, because this is actually my first pregnancy. So you know, every pregnancy is different, so we'll see how it goes. Right now, today is September 13th, I believe, and I'm on my way to my gynecologist appointment. I do have a private doctor who specializes in high-risk pregnancies. I became high-risk at 3 months, but they already knew that I was going to be high-risk anyway, and yeah, so I'm heading to the doctor right now. I will be sure to fill you in on what happens when I get closer and closer to the pregnancy. Anytime I get any updates from any of my doctors. I am under certain doctors. I'm on certain medications. I have certain procedures that I have to follow, such as this. This is one of them. I get prescribed Ensures. I'll tell you about that too. So I drink one of these a day, and luckily I have been gaining weight, so that's beautiful. Because if I show you how I looked when I was 3 months, you couldn't even tell I was pregnant. Like, my stomach was so flat. But yeah, so I'll catch you when I'm back at the doctor's.
The chromosome test that we got for the baby?
No, nobody reached out to me.
Okay, I thought the nurse called. The sample that they got didn't have enough fetal DNA in it.
Oh, that's what she just said. So they gotta take more blood today.
Yeah, so they couldn't run the test to get a result, so we don't have a result on that. So they'll take some more blood today and run that again, so that we can have something, okay? Mm-hmm. And do you have a follow-up ultrasound? I thought you had one scheduled just for the baby's measurements and stuff.
No, we did that before.
Yeah, but there was not a repeat one, like to come back in a few weeks? Okay, you should have one. Just because of the sickle, you should be having regular ultrasounds at least once a month or so. So we'll get another one scheduled for you, okay?
Okay.
Any questions or concerns?
No.
No? All right. Let's get a heart rate, and then we should be good to go. Going strong. Alright, we just gotta get you stronger, that's all. Alright.
Yeah, I thought the prenatals and all that was gonna give me energy. I don't have no
energy.
energy.
It's the sickle cell. Remember how I said you might have more frequent crises? Pregnancy puts so much of a stress on your body that your body can't handle it sometimes. Like, we've had pregnant women in crises literally every other week, just because the energy demands of the pregnancy really take a toll on you. So, I mean, and you're kind of following that pattern. I'm hoping it doesn't last all the way to the end, but, you know, just brace yourself that the sickle cell ain't going to leave you because of the pregnancy. Like, you're going to have to deal with that. It's going to be a constant issue. that we're just gonna have to try to find a balance to, you know, make sure the baby's growing healthily and that you're not in too much discomfort, that we can get you to the end. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll keep an eye on you. You keep meeting with Dr. Schleicher, and we'll try to find a balance for you, okay?
No
All
problem.
right, come. Let's get you some blood work. And let's move to ultrasound,
She
okay?
says that she need a pee sample.
Did you pee for her yet?
No.
Yeah, so every time you come, we want a pee sample because I want to make sure you're not dehydrated. Or that there's no infection either. So not only for your blood, you're going to pee for me.
Okay.
I'll get you on the ultrasound.
Here you go. Here. Oh,
Hey.
never mind, that's a different one. Yeah,
Thanks.
never mind, that's a different one. You know, that I was handing Miss Duncan.
Did she ever call in for our follow-up ultrasounds, or do we ever?
They have to call and schedule it. Usually they make them before they leave.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. What's your due date?
Because usually they give them
December
the pink sheet
26th.
to schedule their follow-up appointments.
Yeah, she said I didn't give it to her.
Oh.
Is that time we don't know their schedule? Are they actually?
Okay. And as you can see, there's a lot of difficulties happening with the pregnancy, a lot of precautions I have to take. So I'm about to go ahead and do this pee sample and give them more blood. Mind you, I just came from another doctor's appointment and I'm going to this one. So, I mean, it's just a lot, but I have to make sure that the baby is good. She noticed that my eyes are yellow. Can you see? My eyes are very yellow. That usually tends to mean that I'm gonna go into crisis, or I just came out of one, which I just came out of one. You just heard me say that. I'll find out an update within like 2 weeks, and then I'll be coming back here in 2 weeks. So if anyone has any questions, please do not hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. I'm here for the next 3 months showing you my journey. So I'll see you guys next time. So I'm back home now and it's about 9 p.m. and I want to kind of cover you know, little things, not as much as I said that I was going to cover earlier. I'll do that in another video. But I want to cover at least 3 things right now. So first is my doctors. I do have 2 private doctors and 1 primary doctor, which, you know, is like in a clinic. So my first doctor is my hematologist, and obviously, you know, she studies the prognosis and treatment and prevention of blood disorders and sickle cell and cancer disorders. So yeah, so she handles all of like how many blood transfusions I have, and you know, all the shots that I need to make sure my blood levels is good, all the cells. She knows, you know, when the cells are sickling, when they're not sickling, when, you know, what blood levels is higher than others, like the red and white blood cells. She knows everything, and she kind of calculates everything throughout my whole lifetime. So that's one private doctor. The second private doctor is my high-risk OBGYN. Obviously, she studies the development and the nourishment and the growth of the baby. She also, you know, specializes in pregnancies that have difficulties throughout the pregnancy. So, you know, I go to her, I get a lot of tummy scans, and she makes sure she prescribed me the Ensures. Oh, so I was taking Ensures. I know I said I was going to cover this earlier. So I got prescribed Ensures when I hit my 2nd trimester. And that's because, as I said earlier, that my stomach was really flat the first 3 months. And I was throwing up a lot. And she said that I wasn't getting enough nourishment as I should, although I'm taking prenatal vitamins. So she prescribed me Ensure so the baby could gain weight, because she said that the baby, you know, was not the appropriate size that it was supposed to be at that point in time. So that's why I got Ensures. I'll go a little deeper into that another time. So yeah, I have those two doctors, and then I have my primary doctor who I go to just for, you know, regular checkups, my eyes, my ears, you know, my tongue, all that regular stuff. So yeah, so I have to go and see all of them at least once a month, which is a lot. That's 3 doctor visits in 1 month, and then it's only gonna double up when I hit 6 months. So yeah, so the second thing is my day I'm sorry. My daily you know, routines, like my daily procedures, which if you want a video on that, that would be cool. I'll do that, I don't mind. Yeah, so what I do throughout the day just to maintain and have just a little bit of energy. First, I wake up in the morning, I have to drink just a whole gallon of water. I just feel like I just need to flush my system out already, right? I take my prenatal vitamins. I've doubled up on folic acid, and I also take some woman gummies, which taste really good in the morning. I get breakfast. I don't really eat too much like meat in the morning. My diet's been all weird since I've been pregnant. So I'll just eat, you know, fruit and some toast with an egg or something like that. And then I have to meditate. Stress, I have a whole social life, of course. I didn't make this baby by myself, of course. So, you know, just like regular things, you know, social media and all that crap. So, yeah, so I have to meditate, but importantly, I have to stretch because my bones tend to get really, really stiff. So, I might stretch at least 3 times a day, like 10 minutes each, like not too long, but just to get my body like, and I be cracking, like I'm old and I'm not. So it's like really much needed just for me to move and have a little bit of energy. I just make sure I drink lots and lots of water, which is hard because I'm a candy fiend and a juice fiend, and I don't freaking like water, and I don't freaking like milk either. But I've been eating a lot of cereal. Yeah. And drinking them Ensures, which is real milky, and yeah, drinking hella water because it's like necessary. So yeah, I'll show you a daily routine if you would like to see that. And also me trying to set up the whole area for my baby, which will be nice. And you know, I'm doing that slowly but surely because ain't nobody trying to do everything at the last minute. And lastly, I'm just so blessed. Like, I'm so blessed to have first God. You know, you gotta talk to him and have a whole relationship with him. First him. A lot of people out there need to find Jesus. You don't even know. My friends, my family, you know, I have a good support system, which is good, and my doctors, of course. Like, I feel like all I need is God, family, friends a little bit, and and my doctors, and I will make it through. I will make it through. And plus I also know a couple women with the same illness that I have, so and who actually, you know, been through some pregnancies. Or I have a friend right now who's pregnant right now. That'll be good to talk to her and see what's going on with her and her pregnancy, and see if she's been, you know, in and out the hospital as much as me. But yeah, so I guess on the next episode I am going to give you more details and answer more questions about the entire pregnancy and what's to come. And I hope I get some advice. So please, 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 can you please leave down if you're pregnant right now? I would like to know how many months you are. And if you have any advice or any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. See you later.